Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I hope y'all are good. And I hope y'all are excited. Because there's new Hildibrand. You get to go hang out with Hardboiled again. A vandal in the wind. Hard-boiled stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of the true view. Also, wait, maybe I should, like, explain what the hell we've been doing with Hildibrand, because it's been so just disjointed. There we go. So you're doing overtime? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hope you're getting paid for your overtime. But yeah, basically, Hildibrand, every time we finish off one of his stories, tends to, like, end with him flying off into the distance with a little sparkle, Team Rocket blasting off again style. And so this time, when we started up, we found Nashu, and she was just like, hey, I think Hildibrand came all the way, like, west this time. Let's see if we can find him. And so we were, like, looking around, trying to find him. Eventually figured out that he probably crash landed, in an area where, you know, this area doesn't look extremely Final Fantasy-y, because this is actually technically a different universe that has been hot glue gunned onto ours. We think Hildibrand may have, crash landed here, so we went around looking for him. Also kind of scared, because if you were here when this place got glue gunned to our universe, 30 years passed if you were inside this universe, but if you're outside, only like a week has. And then we found Hardboiled, who is not Hildibrand, but is Hildibrand's, like, alternate universe counterpart. And after exploding him with a bunch of eggs that were secretly bombs, he agreed to help us find Hildibrand. That was part 1. Part 2 is, with the help of Hardboiled, we found Hildibrand in a Resident Evil-ass, like, scientist lair full of zombies, where Hildibrand was naked, because of course he was. Hi, OBS, what are you doing? You were behaving so well during the start soon. Why are you fucking up now? I swear to God. And then if I... Yeah, nope, that responds immediately, so that is definitely OBS being weird and not my internet, because otherwise this game would be freaking out too. Where was I? Right, Hildibrand was in a Resident Evil super evil scientist lair full of zombies, but it was fine because after we woke up Hildibrand, he just pacified all the zombies because he used to be a zombie overlord. Don't worry about that. And so he and Hardboiled meet, and the two of them don't like each other at all, because Hardboiled is much more serious than Hildibrand is. But then we started, like, investigating, like, missing shipments or something? I don't remember what exactly. But a guy I think is, like, putting, like, people's souls into monster bodies, and the monster people are, like, stealing shipments or something. I don't exactly remember what we're doing anymore. I just remember Hildibrand pacifying the zombies. So anyway, let's start. Vandal in the wind, Hardboiled stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't for Lona, you're keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor, reasonably, and I've been sharper. Sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had put his soul into the body of Kalkahiloa. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. He's so happy. He got praised. I don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Maimon's his name, and his business is known every booger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Maimond? Instead of Wymond, who was Hildibrand's informant over in Olda? Maimond, does that not remind you of our friend Wymond? It does. Do you suppose we'll meet a Yormund too? Lashu, I love you. Anyway, it looks like OBS is being behaved now. That was just a little derp. Oh, I guess I could have teleported. Oh well. Alright, Nashu is here, which means quick look around is the stinky little cheese man around. Yep, there he is, fucker! I see you! Why are you here? Leave! What happened to Brandehild? He was supposed to be with you! Yep, that's Wymond, all right. That's Wymond, all right. Core, he could be a clone of Wymond. I've never seen anything like it. Except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all those clones of the Inspector. I miss Brandehild. Gods, he even looks like Wymond. That there's Wymond. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. He's still there. I can see him behind the plant. He's still there. And often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? We need info about a wolfman. This is a lot of explanations, huh? Are we giving him the full story and not just, hey, we're Wolfman? A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. No, I can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkey. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kahilioa near the barrier recently. It went in the Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went into Shaloni. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. It seemed more man than beast, he said. Kauhiloas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'll wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Maimond. His brain is working in overtime. 'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information is his stock and trade as well. Yeah, not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Well, bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you really look like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this printing ninny. Yeah, nuh-uh. All right. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Are we going to get information on Hardboiled's Nashu? Because he's implied that he used to have a partner. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But you, lass. Something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of the Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. Hey, can you tell me more about the assistant? I'm very nosy, please. They go a ways back, me, Hardboiled and his assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. Tell me about his Nashu. His version. Oh yeah, and so so for anybody who's not in Boops' Discord, also yesterday a new part of a Monster Hunter collab came out, and it's supposed to be with Monster Hunter Wilds. And one of the things I got from it, where is it? There it is. I've carded. It's the cart from Monster Hunter. I have carded. And look at them with their little kicky feets. No. No. No, please, I'm already dead. That Wolfine is so adorable, what with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears? Perhaps. We chance to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. I wonder if I can find a quiet boy that doesn't water down its drinks. Probably. There is like a little cowboy town over in Shaloni. 2 of them. Why are you sparking? Inspector, you're all glowy tingly. Must have been the lightning rod I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. Buddy, it's been months. What do you mean? No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel paler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Oh my god, it's Oglops! Oh my god, Oglops! Because, hey, Dawntrail is also the Final Fantasy 9 plus 10 plus 11 reference and expansion. I can't believe we haven't seen Oglops before. Holy shit. That's amazing. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your heart and self to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too. What the Jorio auto-corrected the Kiryu with nose. God, and then you say Kiryu and then seeing the fast run hard-boiled data, it just reminds me of like the stupid like fast runs like women and children in the Yakuza games do, especially the older ones. Because they don't want to give them a dedicated like run animation, so they just speed up the walk. I'm just like, oh my god, what is happening? They're not just insects, they're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight. You fool, you didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Oh dear, never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Nashu, your eggs are bombs. Nashu, your eggs are bombs? Nashu, your eggs are bombs. Think you can boil this to the good detective's liking? Please let that be an actual egg. Please be an actual egg. Oh no, not again. Yeah. The most dramatic egg boiling. How long will you boil the egg? 6, 12, or 20? Well, I mean, how hot's the fucking thing? I mean, I guess it is boiling. What the hell is happening? We're boiling an egg. What do you think is happening? Hi, Splinter. What do you think is happening? We're boiling an egg. God, I want to see what happens if we do it for fucking 20. I want to see. I want to know. I want to know. What if we do stupid? Because it's Hildibrand. What if I fossilize the egg? Fuck it, let's go. Bad instructions, let's go. Verlona's a good cook in reality, but we're going to be stupid. I usually only put my trench coat and fedora on to boil eggs on the weekends. This is another trick, isn't it? I'll chance it. It's probably fossilized, but enjoy. Rubbery white, the pungent crumbling yolk, like a stubborn old coot who refuses to change with the times. You don't get it, do you, Forlona, what it takes to survive on the main streets of Solution 9? Looks like you boiled it too long. I know, I was being stupid on purpose. Anyway, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Forlona. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come on, let us continue on. I'm kind of curious what happens on the other ones. Like, is one like too runny and raw? Hi, Oglop, how you doing? You gonna follow us? Well, as soon as we're done with this quest, I can actually go see. I just need to figure out what cutscene that was. Wherever I go, I always make sure to bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. The landscape is reminiscent of Thanaland, is it not? I'm put in mind of my youth. When I trained by running through the wilds was carrying Chocobo upon my shoulders. You what? 6 minutes in already boiling water makes perfect ramen eggs. Hell yeah, it do. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there? Yeah, that's, yeah, the springs. Shishin Springs, eh? Got a place as any. Come on, let's go. Well, Ted would make for making actual hard-boiled eggs, so you picked the only option that would be technically wrong. I knew it was going to be wrong. I was just like, what if? Because, you know, it's Hildibrand. I'm like, surely something fun... Hi, giraffe. Surely something stupid will happen if I do it for too long. And kind of. Oh yeah, but here's the cart. Complete with little guys carrying me. And we can fly too. Don't worry about it. But I'm gonna like leave away from the objective real fast because, yeah, if you go over here to where the Monster Hunter location actually like happens, you can do the cooking a la Wilds. Complete with the sound effects and everything. It's very good. It's very good. Hi, Boops, did you see that? Should I cook meat again? Do you want to see the Monster Hunter thing? You did not see. All right, we're going to cook it again. Fun times. Can we hunt monsters? Kind of. Except I've carded. This is the funniest fucking mount I've seen in a while. Look at their little kicky feet. Alright, is Rancid Cheese Man around? Don't be fooled, one of them bitches put the bomb threw the bomb that put you there, you know it. Alright. I'm not seeing him. We may be free for the moment. Hunger pangs. Wonder if I could get a bite to eat somewhere. I see they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than soil deep. A Wild West town, your current hyperfixation. Yeah, and there's two of them here. There's this one over here, and then there's one way down here. An old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. Let's see if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learned something. Or you learn something, you come and tell me. Alrighty. Hi, have you seen a wolfman? Or vandalism? Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Hello, have you seen a wolfman or a vandal? Oh yeah, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? We'll make you play Brendan when you're done with Fallout? Hell yeah! You have it? 1, 2, or both? Because they're both good, and honestly, they can kind of be played in either order. Like, obviously 2 has some, like, you know, like, call forwards to 1. But plot-wise, you don't need... Yeah, Wind-Up Gentleman. Comes with his own Nashu that comes out every now and then. You get this for completing the first round of Hildibrand quests back in the Realm Reborn, I believe. Alright, what are you two idiots doing? Has anything been destroyed in these parts lately? Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? Maybe leave the man alone, you two? Where's Nashu? Before I talk to this person, where's Nashu? Nashu? I don't like that I can't find her. Oh, no, fuck. Mildly concerning, but it's fine. You would like to see a wolf-like fiend who walks on 2 legs? Got my running and tripping shoes on. Have you seen any signs of vandalism or a wolfman? As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, so information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Hey, have you two seen Nashu? Hey, managed to learn anything? There's been a bunch of vandalism, but no one's seen the culprit. Very much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. Okay, so that is important that I couldn't find her. Are you serious? How could you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. Nashu? Oh god, what's happening over here? We know it's you, just admit it already! I had such a hyperfixation with peanut butter, honey, banana sandwiches, lady think you're gonna make another one? Hell yeah! Oh, hello there, Fernlona, I could use a little help. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? Nora, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, verily, though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking to you. She's the vandal and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then perhaps we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence! I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner! These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man! You want a duel? I'll give you a duel! Just remember you had other options. Now, we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Poor Hildibrand, he's trying. Don't worry your little head, it ain't to the death. Is he also eating the shell? Maybe? Sometimes. Granted, he's mostly been eating brown eggs, so I think this is indeed shellless. Because I remember his whole thing is he'll crack the egg on his forehead and then peel the shell and then eat it. Ill it is, though I am with Detective Hardabout's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that word, smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Hi, I'm also here. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. Excuse me? I can tell you're a woman who's been hit to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Well, are you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You got Moxie doll face. Just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that oath for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm is the most an old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. Sir? Buddy, wash your fucking hair. And not with soap. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. And the crowd goes wild. Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. Hi, Oglop. Are we fucking matrixing? Let's go! Who the hell are you? What's going on here? So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You let her come in with me. Now it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. Nashu? Nashu. Nashu, please. I must say it does look like a bomb. An understandable, if unfortunate, misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this bespoke medicine, this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Uh-oh. Everyone's running away, just like, nope, goodbye, dude. And there we go. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man, or
Yeah, I feel like a new man. It's as if I walked upon a cloud.
Enough of that hogwash. Well, this alone doesn't prove that she's the Vandal. We're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at the jailhouse?
A dud.
Well, that they are. That was most definitely not a dud. Mike still had the right idea. She's so happy. See you. Look, she's like strutting. She doesn't care. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. I don't think she cares. Hi, what was that suspicious smile, sir? What was that suspicious smile? Why did it have to be all glops? On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't the words I'd use to describe a blonde-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. It's Luwaten and Yawoza. Yawoza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luatenia Wasa. Now, come on, let's see what we can find out there. Wait, no, this isn't. Hang on. There you go. Much better. Thank you for getting the band boops. Thank you, thank you. You are surprised that I have already changed into fresh attire? I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Well, at least you're alerted. Right, so let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Ready? Lead the way then. Yeah! Let's go! We got the boys! We got the boys! What ovens, huh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all of our cooking on electric appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. And what about you? Mother used to roast whole, meotragus in a giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Of course not, bud. Of course not. Have you seen a wolf man? I saw it all right. A wolf man fiend like I'd never seen before. It made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. To would seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would not hunt for its own food. Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. It would be odd if it still ate like one. Or wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our world merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. Yeah, maybe he was cooking. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? I don't think he's here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up. Given how he tends to. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but rather an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as if trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it! This creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman. You and your soft-boiled guesses. I heard about a strange squealing critters on True View, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Alright, no new talk points, so we can just go. You. Have you seen a wolfman? Or any signs of vandalism? The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Lunyukakuapia territory, but I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gouge. Or the gorge. Even though Lunukauapias give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. All right, Wolfman, where are you? Is that a linear cow pier? Yeah. Because, you know, we just have dinosaurs hanging around. T-Rexes and Triceratops. The Kaukihola doesn't seem to be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn anything up, you come and tell me. And pterodactyls. The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from, Luwatenuawasa. I'm doing my best. Crude words have been scrawled on a piece of paper, and Oglup loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you. Okay, bye, friend. The Oglup scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. And liquor bottle. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hard-boiled will want to take a stock of your discoveries. Bye, Beaver. Okay. They're communicating. Squeal, squeal, and squeal, squeal. Okay, have fun, you two. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? I found a liquor bottle, the produce, and a piece of paper. Empty liquor bottle of a kind commonly seen throughout Shaloni, a sack of produce likely to be which the fugitive stole, a piece of paper bearing what appears to be the diary. Yeah. Good work, Filona. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from, Luatenio Wasa. Nice with a piece of paper. Bye, Beaver. These are diary entries, all right? I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of cerulean for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So it's as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalism Kauhiloa is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find it is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps... Perhaps? He's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of cerulean at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed! Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner benefiting a gentleman. It is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. Are you going to give us your backstory now or later? As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there's ever a time to break that rule, it would be now. Okay, now it is then. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now. Killed by the crime king because of me, because I was too soft. Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadget like ordinary folk. We had him at a mercy, me and my assistant, but then he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. That such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft. Or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here, but what does the researcher want to achieve with this destruction spree? Well, first things first, we'll need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Yep, they're over at, I always forget the name. Yeah, that one. Utsatawi. Alright then, let's head over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. Just be your usual gentlemanly self. You were right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. I like how Hildibrand was higher up on the slope than we are, and I think we were still taller. We're so big. I guess I could teleport, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, where are you? Okay, I think you're inside. Oh yeah, this is the other cowboy town. I don't think you can enter most of these buildings, but there is a saloon over here that you can enter. And I mean like a saloon-ass saloon. Complete with wanted posters. And then, yeah, I think we're going to the, like, sheriff's office. Hi, Nashu, how you doing? You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth the incarceration. Well, she's having a good time. Having jail tacos. Well, at least I don't think Mr. Stinky Man can be around if she's in jail and therefore guarded. Nope, never mind. He's right there looking through the fucking window. God damn it. Although he is being caught. He is being caught for being a creeper. Arrest him too, please and thank you. Aw. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. This taco is amazing. Ah, it's you lot. What is it? Hey, we found evidence that Nashu is, one, not the person with the bomb, and two, that the person with the vandal is going to explode things with ceruleum. I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the vandal. They declare that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. Then we need to head to the Saloni station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, twould be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Pistols at dawn! Why are you also smiling? I thought you were good. Because he actually shows up in the main story and he's actually helpful. Why are you also smiling? Hey, no, these two need to be left alone? Leave the train guys alone? Oh, thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentle wolf, I suggest you surrender. This detective. What the fuck was the bounce? What was the, like, rubbery bounce? So, like, it's like, not a secret at all that the Hildibrand questline has been, like, the devs', like, playground for playing with, like, animation, like, bones and stuff and seeing what they can do. You can really tell that they are, like, they've basically figured out how to master, like, their own animation system by now. Over there, a dame in distress. Yeah, they're having fun with it. Good. Nice water gun. Of all the times to be out of charge. Was that him, like, giggle snorting? Is that the closest we've gotten to Hildibrand having an actual voice? Give a man a fright, would ya? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum and enough to blow us all sky high. Sir? Sir. There's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... huh? Wait, we must extinguish the fire! The hell do you think you're doing? I'll stop this runaway wolf train? Well, if anybody can catch up, it's going to be him. Are they both on fire? No, he's now running away. I fear he is disinclined to stop! They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Yo, the Uglip? figured it out! They figured out what to do! Why? Okay. Oh, yep. Sure, man. A Manderville man and his electrifying handstand. Sure, man. Sure, man. You did good, softy. You did good. You as well, detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Yeah, you got little Pete's. Then that researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides. All right, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Hey, where's the redhead cat boy that was also smiling suspiciously? Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Is that so? Well, understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. Yeah, hey, where did your friend who was smiling suspiciously go? You're still soft-hearted, boiled. You always were. That makes more sense. Wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnelian! The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you already know. It seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What is that bastard's game? Let's head back to Husatawi for now. We'll have to set your friend free after all. My men can clean things up here. Okay. We're just right back here. Alright, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu! Such an ordeal that must have been! Oh yeah, the hors d'oeuvres are quite tasty. Sheriff, we got a situation. A large shipment of cerulean has been stolen from Shisen and Wazui. What? It appears the thief struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. Price Electrope and House Ceruleum. What does he need all these resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sounds of it? It's a long story. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Death Watch can't go trapezing about in other jurisdictions. So I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it too. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Alright, bye, dude. Oh yeah, the yens. There's like yens on this club for some reason, and I don't know why. Or no, it's a tarot card reading? Why do you have yens here? It seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion. Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. Home. I don't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now I'll get back to working on the storage device, checking from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray, do not blame yourself for your assistant, Detective. The fault most assuredly does not lie with you. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, hey? Hi, Oglop. Are you, like, supposed to be, like, the Sid Oglop? Because you're weirdly intelligent for a bug. Meanwhile, in Shaloni, scary music.
Excellent. Soon the plan shall come to fruition. County Loca's achievements will be meaningless. Next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed.
And you, me. Interesting. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electrope, she can convert her lightning charge into fire rounds and other energies, or to fire rounds and other energies. The double action trigger means she's just as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long injector rod housing serves to... Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time! See you, Inspector! And that's that! We've done Hildibrand. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately, not sure who it is, but the softie would probably think it's an admirer. It's not... It can't be Cheeseman, can it? Yeah, I don't think it's Cheeseman. Oh yeah, we did it! We did the new Hildibrand and we got the tragic backstory. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Send me the Tulio lol. just because also with the Monster Hunter thing, you can get a bunch of things. Namely, you can get like the sacred stuff, and like the bigger wasp as like a minion, a parasol that has like Mizutsune's like pattern on it, a bunch of like music rolls and stuff. But then you can also get like the outfits from Wild. Like, you know, like this stuff. Can I make you even bigger? Yeah. It's neat. You can just straight up get the Monster Hunter armor. Which is neat. Oh yeah. Before I move on to Silent Hill, can we grow the Duolingo burb? There shouldn't be a Duolingo burb. I turned off drops. It shouldn't be there. Where the hell? There we go. Now what? Oh god, what cutscene is it gonna be? Is it gonna be this one? No. Still wanna grill it? Fair. Is it this one? Okay, good. Yeah, it will taste like AI slop, though. Alright. Can I skip through this cutscene fast enough and just get to the boil egg bit? I was going to make a joke of like, oh, maybe that's why he had no charge, because he used it all on the like Oglops, but then there's also the little bit of like, this whole place is like filled with lightning energy. So maybe that's why he didn't have to worry about ammo before, and then when we left to like go outside proper, obviously he like no longer like had the charge. Okay, now what happens if we undercook the egg? What happens if we undercook it? We overcooked it before, now what if we under? Also, does this mean that last time we canonically, like, just stood there in the hallway for, like, 20 minutes? Boiling an egg? Alright, so yeah, what happens with an undercooked egg? Oh, he hates it! Oh, he hates it! It's not hard-boiled at all, is it? I barely popped the egg in my mouth when it caved in and the yolk came pouring out, like a blood from a fresh gunshot wound. It was a 2-bit punk with no fight in it, all bark and no bite. And then Hildibrand tries to cheer you up. Alright, and then what happens if we actually do just boil it for the right amount of time? And then we will move on to Silent Hill F. Happen if we just added a plug to the gun and zap it endlessly? Bad things, probably. Like getting overloaded. The fucking fast run. Gets me every time. Sped up walk animations that aren't meant to be sped up is always like so funny. Very curious about Silent Hill F. What is the F? Who knows? Certainly not me. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's small. This is what we all know. We'll do the 12 minutes. We'll just stand in this hallway for 12 minutes as I boil an egg. Okay, well, it's like glowing. Don't you know if you perfectly boil an egg, it starts glowing? Yes, sir? Oh. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured, not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a woman that knows the score, friend Lona. I'm glad to have you at my back. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. Okay. Got a boiled egg machine. It's generally pretty good. Oh yeah, no, so do we. Anyway, I'm just putting it there so that I can, like, log out and load Silent Hill F and stuff. Because we're now moving on. Oh god, what did I have this at before? I don't remember. Whatever. Yeah, just prick the egg and put some water in and wait. Yeah. Yeah, we have like a thing kind of sort of like that. Can I spell silent right, please? Please? Oh my god, help me. There we go. Okay, there we go. Turn that on. And then launch. And then hopefully it just goes. Alright, I should also start the recording for YouTube.